How on earth do you sum up 2020? It's been some year, and for me, I think I'd say it's been one thing after another after another. And in maths, quite often we're interested in numbers that come one after the other, consecutive integers. 31, 32, 33, 34, that sort of thing. And actually, sometimes we're interested in adding those things up. And so, for example, you can take the number 15 and you can represent it as the sum of consecutive integers. But you can do that in more than one way. For example, I can do 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 gives me 15. Or I can do 4 plus 5 plus 6 gives me 15. Or I can do 7 plus 8 gives me 15. I can do some consecutive integers to make 15 in 3 ways. So your challenge, what about 2020? How do you sum up 2020 if it's one thing after another after another? How many different ways can you sum to 2020 using consecutive integers? And as a wee bonus, what about if I allowed you to use negative integers as well? So there's a wee rule which will tell you and predict in advance how many different ways there will be for summing consecutive integers to get a specific target. What you do is you take that target number and you work out the number of odd factors that it has. And you forget about 1, right? Don't worry about 1. So if we think about the one from before, it was 15. And 15 has 3, 5 and 15 as odd factors. So I knew that I should be looking for 3 different ways to sum up consecutive integers to make 15. So what about 2020? Well, the number 2020 has 5, 101 and 505 as odd factors, right? So because it's got 3 odd factors, I was looking for you to find 3 ways to sum up consecutive integers to make 2020. And here they are here. You could add up all the numbers from 31 up to 70 and you would get 2020. You could add up all the numbers from 249 to 256 and you would get 2020. Or you can add up the numbers 402 up to 406. That also gives you 2020. And what about the negative answers? Well, what you have to do is you have to add up all the integers from negative 30 all the way up, right through 0, up to 70, and that gives you 2020. From negative 248 all the way up to 256, 2020. All the way from negative 401 up to 406, 2020. And lastly, if you start at negative 2019 and count all the integers up to 2020, you will also get 2020. And I think most of you will be able to spot the connection between these answers and the ones before.